Okay, we're up. Also, yeah, Commissar, I've heard Risk of Rain 2 is a pretty good sequel for the original game, multiplayer and, 3D engine. I like the original, so I haven't actually had an excuse to buy that, though. That's the problem. There's a lot of games that kind of just blew past me on, the road to doing things because I was too busy doing other fucking games. If you were actually start streaming and you try to be a variety streamer, you will see that, there's no possible fucking way to do them all. And, you will probably drive yourself crazy in an attempt to do so. So, let's get on with the event, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Hi, folks. So, today should be the last day that we had to wait on the story unlocking. So we had 2 more stages with story, and they both should be unlocked now. However, we still got a couple days for the challenge stages, and then also the Bunny Asuna gacha. So, we're gonna hit the little gulf in the event where we have literally nothing to do aside from, throw fucking AP at the shop and collecting the resources, but we're almost done doing that too. And, You having trouble in there, game? It's almost fucking spoken word. Jesus Christ. Yeah, yike. That's worse than usual, but alright, we're here, and hi Karen's ass, and hi Karen. Right. Let's not waste too much time. And yeah, Jesus fucking Christ. Game unstable to this evening. Jesus. I just had this running before, and it shouldn't be this bad, but oh well. So I guess it'll just kind of smooth out. We're getting on with it, you who doesn't have a gacha yet. But okay, so we have 2 more sections of the story. Let's see where this goes. We found that our mastermind villain is, she just has a gambling addiction. She's selling junk bonds and driving the Millennium School into debt to feed her gambling addiction on a sailing casino in international waters. Where could this go now? I can give it to you since I believe it's on sale. Well, Commissar, if you want to, you may. I will always appreciate gifts and support from my wonderful audience, but we'll see about playing that because I don't want shit to get too far ahead of me because we got this. I want to play High Fleet more, and we also got to finish Code Fairy too. But we'll at least be able to put Blue Archive down for a little bit here in the gulf that we're about to hit with the event, and then a little bit afterwards as the event concludes. So we can kind of put it, I can safely kind of put it aside and just do menial tasks and grinding in the background, and then we'll come back and actually do, like, the story and whatnot, and then figure out what the fucking hell is going on here. Because we still have no idea what the hell is going on here. We just dropped it into the situation with all these cute girls and questionable levels of intelligence and severities of psychosis. We still have no idea what the fuck is going on here, so we gotta kind of see where that goes, as well as looking cool and unlocking PvP and whatnot. But, right, story. But, that stings. I'm all scraped up. Yeah, well, apparently we barely escaped being trampled by the guards, even though we kind of walked all over them because we're really well equipped, but okay. Are you okay, Sensei? Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. I just kind of, had the good sense to hide behind the slot machines and the roulette tables while the bullets and flashbangs were flying around. I'm good. I'm relieved. I would have had to bash more heads if you got hurt. Oh, she cares. Anyway, I swear there were like 100 guards in there. I would have took them all down if not for these stupid shoes. Yeah, blame it on the high heels. I told you guys playing it smart wouldn't work. I am sorry though, Sensei. Now even you're captured. Well, I don't think I think we might. Did we get away? Did we get captured by those bunch of guards? But also, playing it smart was working up to the point where we let Asuna run around and start gambling on the ship. That was the problem. You see, the more these girls say that they are professionals, the more they're not, because they kind of just let their chaos just flow. And sometimes it works out, other times it's just chaos theory. It's just an orchestrated mess, and that those kinds of variables tend to fuck up operations there. Yuka would be here and saying this. She'd know about variables and screwing with outcomes. Like letting one of your teammates waltz around the ship, doing whatever the fuck she wants when everyone's supposed to be undercover and on a secret mission, and then also setting off a bomb in the middle of an undercover secret mission, even if it's to take out the surveillance. But in doing so, kind of alerted everybody that there was someone on the boat taking out the surveillance. Yeah, Karen tickling someone unconscious is about the most reserved or restrained thing that we've done currently. Not quite sure this team is this team's set out for secret sneaking missions. And I don't think stealth missions are their bag. I think they're more tack house people. But anyway, moving on. All things considered, you're pretty calm, Naru. I mean, yeah, if you say so. Well, honestly, this is par for the course, I guess. You learn to expect these things in our line of work, especially when you're fucking incompetent. And it's not like we can't salvage this either. Yeah, we could just totally start blowing holes in walls and sink the whole fucking ship. We'll be fine. I'm irked at how annoying it's going to get from here on out, though. Okay, I have to ask, what in the bunny hell is the plot of this game and event? The plot of the game? I have no fucking idea, because the plot of the game hasn't been explained to us, aside from the fact that, something student council president, something didn't agree with us, something made horrible mistakes, something Omega 13. And now we're here. The whole City of Angels thing? Not explained. How we were summoned here in the first place? Not explained. We don't know a lot, but as for the event, the bunny girls, or the maid girls, were contracted to go on a secret mission on behest of one of the schools. And these schools are basically nation states in this City of Angels. It's going to, but things in the city, in this City of Angels are going to shit going to shit about as fast as the actual California, and we run the FBI, apparently. So these girls are supposed to be on a sneaking mission. They're failing horribly at it, but Yahoo, Nero, I'm here. It's probably Asuna. This is what I mean by annoying. Oh yes, that one girl that totally fucked up the operation, but then again, the operation's been fucked up about 3 times already. Oh. Haha, you really got me there. Oh, it's our target. Asuna is out there somewhere, doing something, apparently. I managed to 3-star the first 3 quest maps of the event, so now I can sweep them. Well, good for you, Sakura. And really, as we saw the last time, that's all you need. The intermediate and hard maps give you more stuff, but in the end, it's not really worth it. You could sit there and just mine out the event shop just with those 3 maps, which is what we're going to be doing after the story's over. But anyway, Asuna's cute little face popped up on the display board, and then yours right behind me. But tough luck to you, visitors are completely protected here. Yeah, sure. I mean, they make you gamble away your fortunes, but I suppose they, I suppose the staff is good. Service is nice. If you're not a D-class personnel. Basically, all of these wonderful guards are each my very own personal bodyguards. Even you can't win, Nero, except kind of yes, but no. Okay, so we're okay, so she was sitting here basically gambling, but also now she's suddenly the mastermind we expected her to be. Okay, that's a weird fucking, roundabout way to get to what we actually expected. But okay, fine. We just suspected you took over the whole fucking ship and were running the show. But, okay, you kind of get the benefits of doing so without actually doing so. Unless you first face down every single person here and cause trouble at a different school. I mean, we can. I mean, it'd be undesirable, but we can. Or, you could try your hand at getting a VIP pass by drawing an S grade from the raffle. Which the art has spoiled, as soon it probably does, but we'll see. You get extrajudicial powers and immunity. So that'd work for you, yeah ha 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 ha. You get diplomatic immunity? This game gives me vibes about a lot of things, but mostly just, Azure Lane, but slightly different. Not like that happened, huh? I'd love to see Nero spreading her precious money for an S grade. Yes, yes. Gamble away your lives like I have. Except she's doing the villain thing where she's monologuing the perfect way to defeat her. She does know that we could just start shooting everyone, right? We can blow a hole in this boat. We can sink this boat with no survivors. We totally can. We kind of been holding ourselves back badly, but we totally can. Even after using all those bonds, I still haven't seen an S grade. So good luck with that. Yeah, the person with the gambling addiction admits that she's spent lots of money and still hasn't gotten what she wanted. Probably not a great thing to admit. This time, I, Kurosaki Koyuki, am really, truly free from the evils of Millennium. Kind of, maybe, probably not. We'd still sink the ship. You know, Yuka's probably sitting there waiting with an anti-ship missile on shore. Should probably handle that. White rabbit, more like white whale. Blah, blah. Yeah, that's probably a under-the-radar joke in there. My beautiful, wonderful self, wow, modest, will take over this ship and live the life of royalty I deserve. Modest. As soon as I win at the slots, man, I'm gonna win big. I'm gonna go to the casino and I'm gonna win big, and then I'm gonna own the strip, and then I'm gonna own the whole town! Well, well, Koyuki, I think if you go down to the lower decks, you can find Yes Man, and he can tell you how to own the whole fucking strip. Or the boat, at least. Maybe you can kill Dr. House while you're down there. You're just so excited, aren't you? But I'd mind your manners. Can't you see there's an adult present? Huh? An adult? Hi. I wouldn't consider me an adult in this situation, but I guess I'm slightly older than everyone. Again, for minimal complications with these wonderful fantasies, I'm just playing the same age sensei. This is fucking Negima. This is Negima with angel girls. This is what this is in my head. Gasp. Wow, I've never seen you before. It's nice to meet you. I'm Kurosaki Koyuki, but my beloved upperclassmen like to call me by the codename White Rabbit. I'll be in the gacha next time this event runs, most likely. Better be alongside Bunny Akane or I'm gonna have to kill a bitch. Kind of weird name for someone nicknamed White Rabbit. Well, maybe. But this isn't the first time I've seen someone codenamed White Rabbit or have the nickname White Rabbit. Anyway. Hi, Koyuki. You look as used to this as Nero is. The target knows her own codename. Nah. You seem pretty used to this. Yeah, haha, this isn't my first rodeo. But doesn't she have gray damage? They could easily change it to something. I mean, hell, she could... Multiple people have suggested the idea, and I've had the idea myself, that she could be damage roulette. Her EX ability could be like cost 2, and it changes what damage type she is. It'd work! You can't tell me that it wouldn't be accurate! Haha, gambling! Anyway, what's an adult like you doing here? Are you Nero's guardian? I was Omega 13 here. I still have no idea what the fuck I'm doing here. I run the FBI, though. What? As much as I'd love that, unfortunately, no. I'm just some guy. Shut up. Why are you saying weird things? Don't entertain the brat, Sensei. Huh? Sensei? Oh, wow. You're a sensei? I've never seen one of you before. What? You're the male lead in the story? Wow! I didn't think the plot existed. What does a sensei do? Babysit Naru? Yeah, kinda. And gamble a lot. You know, we're not so different, you and I. I swear, with the moment we figured out that Koyuki here was sitting here just gambling away at the slot machines, I was about to go and complain on Twitter and say, I'm in this picture and I don't like it. Just click the options and report this shit. Man, I do love the stories in this game. As questionable as fucking everything is, really, with this entire setup, the writing is at least here. It does have entertaining moments here, even though I'd like to know what the fuck is going on. But shut your trap, Brad. It's none of your business. Your upperclassmen were worried. What are you doing here? Well, what about you, Koyuki? Me? Nothing bad, I promise. I'm just neck deep in a gambling addiction. Ah. What? I guess I did take a bond or two for the raffle once I ran out of money. I'd say more than one or two. Have you been tracking your spending at all? Do you realize how much you've spent? I can stop anytime I want. I can stop doing white-collar crime and embezzlement anytime I want. I'm just not done yet. The story is funny, and I like it. Not all gachas need to be dark and depressing. This is true, I suppose. We can't have some lightheartedness, though. Drama always has a place in some place, you know, in everything. Yeah, so I'm not opposed to things being dark, but you gotta have an intriguing idea, too. And then there's really weird ones where they just have no idea what their tone is. Azur Lane is just a game that has no fucking idea what it's doing. It's trying to be dark and edgy and then fucking cute and happy at the same fucking time. And it has absolutely no idea what it's doing because the writing's terrible. So, you pick one, or just do it well. We're not being dark here, so Blue Archive is kind of leaning towards not being dark and edgy, yet anyway. And, it's doing its job well. It understands what it is, and it's, you know, it's keeping it entertained. It's got entertaining writing. And then you have, you know, games like Girls Frontline that are being dark and edgy, but at least being good at being dark and edgy. So it's kind of down to, basically pick whatever you want and just do it well. Keeping track? Should I have been? Yes. Yaha, I just spent whatever I needed, so you'll need to ask for an invoice to know how much. Oh boy. Just how much did you play? Were you just going to waste your life away gambling? Yes. That was the plan. Once I gamble, once I throw enough money into the slot machine, it's all a game of large numbers, you see. If I have infinite tries, then eventually I will get that 0.01% chance at an S rank. I will get that 5-star girl. And then, everything will be easy from then. We'll be on Easy Street, made in the shade. I'll be rich, famous, and covered in whores. That's just me, but I guess I don't have the famous part, don't have the rich part. I do have 2 bunny girls, though. 2 of 4. We're getting there. 0.01% chance, you say? Yeah, it's Sleepy Beepo's drop chance. That's what, that's what Koyuki is trying at here. It's not like I was logging my hours, and I was going to win soon. Thank you very much. Yes, I was gonna totally win. Just a matter of time. Yeah, excuse me. Excuse me, I'm allergic to gambling addictions, but then again, I'd probably be fucking dead by now if that were actually true. And what do you do once you spend all of Millennium's money? I'll steal more money from everyone until I fill my gambling addiction by winning. I'll live in opulence. You see, once I have the VIP pass, I can embezzle the funds of the casino boat. Then I'll be unstoppable. I'll get all of that money back, and it'll all be mine. You see, this was just a clever money laundering scheme. I just have to win the money back from the laundromat. Still a work in progress on that one. Once we complete that, we'll get it back to you. Other schools have money too, and yep, there you go. I was gonna steal all. Yep. What were you gonna do when you ran out of money? Steal more? I should have known. And you don't see anything wrong with that at all. Nope. Wrong? If the money's there, why can't I spend it? You know, this reminds me of a very suspect comment that my mother made the other day. Why should I have to pay to send people happiness? I'll let you have a guess at the context for that one. But yeah. It's there. Why can't I spend it? What if it's not mine? The money needs to be spent. You can't just let that shit sit there in a vault or under a mattress. Is White Rabbit a great hacker? How didn't she use the cash to mine bitcoins and shit? Well, we haven't got to it's the Bitcoin and NFT scam episode. We're probably gonna get to that. That'll probably be Koyuki's next trick. Haha. For the next event, I'm going to be sitting underneath an abandoned part of the city, and I'm going to be playing basically the HQ minigame from Tarkov, where you literally buy Bitcoin farms. You're going on about embezzling casino money, gambling addictions, and getting rich. It makes me think of Daffy Duck when he goes all greed mode. Yeah, Koyuki's definitely in the Daffy Duck mode here. It'd be kind of funny to see that animated. Not gonna lie, Koyuki's actually cute. She's definitely got a style about her, and, you know, definitely in the flat justice department here. Definitely in a pleasing waifu. It's just that, well, she seems to be kind of a narcissist, and she doesn't know when to stop. It's good for the economy for money to circulate. I'm being helpful, right? Yes, I'm moving money around, you know, redistribution of wealth, socialism, and all that jazz. Great for the economy. Right. These are incredibly thinly veiled reasons for, I'm stealing money so I don't have to use my own money to get. Actually, I'm out of my own money. I ran out of my own money, but I still want to gamble, so I'm using other people's money, and these are all thinly veiled excuses for, give me your money so I can gamble more. It's fun. You understand now, Sensei? There's no getting through to her. She seems to think that she's the main character. Unfortunately for her, I'm the main character. Doesn't help the economy if it all goes to one spot. Well, no, it probably can. It'll help. Maybe the casino boat will use that funding to, well, expand into other markets aside from gambling. Maybe they'll buy social media websites. And, maybe they'll open a space travel, corporation. Maybe they'll open a manufacturer for electric cars, and, you know, maybe they'll trumpet free speech. Yeah. Invest in Bitcoin. Or maybe they'll just invest in Bitcoin and lose it all when the market fucking crashes. I could say the same, Niru. Always temperamental and violent. Can I hire Koyuki to funnel money to me? Yeah, I'd like to just have a waifu that just sits there, just you know, doing the fractional sums of money gag from Ghost in the Shell, where she's stealing money from transactions that people don't even know they have, so no one notices. Yeah, just have giant piles of money. Koyuki brand socialism, equality through gambling. Just some are more equal than others. Yes, it relies on your luck. Some are more lucky than others, and if you're shit out of luck, you're shit out of luck, kid. I might be behind bars, but you better watch your tongue. Oh, so we are captured. Okay. Buy crypto, buy monkeys. Yeah, I'm gonna get all this money, and then I'm gonna invest in this Bored Ape market. It seems like a pretty happening place. Growing lots. The others will come and spring me out of here soon enough. But no, Nero, we gotta have to sit here and wait for Koyuki to explain to us how investing in links to JPEG images are just like it's the newest fucking thing, man. It's the newest fucking thing. As soon as they do, my fist is going straight. I thought we'd find you here. Oh, good. Rescue! Oh dear, it appears we've all been reunited. You guys! Told you so. I knew you guys would come break us out. What are you standing around for? Get in there already. Yeah, rescue! No, these incompetent morons. Akane, mate. Well, actually... No! Both of you! You have a boy's anti-tank rifle and you have explosives under your dress! How did this happen? Obi-Wan Kenobi says. We're smarter than this! Still got that Lucky Charm running around. Yeah, pure chaos running around the hallways of the ship. Teehee. Akane, you're really lucky you're beautiful. Really. You see, I have a soft spot for refined women who are bad adults with a smile like that. It was inherited, but you know what? That's why I say that is a woman if I've ever seen one. Kind of feel the same way about Shion from Higurashi, but I've already used that example, but you know what I'm talking about here. We've been captured as well. Yeah, noticeable. Again, how the fuck did you manage that? This is the absolute complete worst. Was it just because they sent only red damage units at you? Even though that shouldn't be a problem for you, Karen, because you would just do normal damage against them. They're not resistant. Come on! Was it the snipers? Was the snipers throwing buffs on corpses? But where is Asuna? Lag. Where is Asuna? I don't know, but I guess we're going to find out. Additionally, yeah, Jesus fucking Christ video game. That is some lag. But anyway, now we get to shoot our way out. But, let's see here. I don't know what we're going to be fighting, but it's probably going to be red enemies. So we're gonna do a swap here. Having sweats over there is pretty much, yeah, somewhat guarantees us. Honestly, all of these girls are really good, but I hadn't actually leveled up sweats yet. Fuck. Right, but, I did level up Hina's, EX ability because, honestly, it feels kind of weak for the amount of damage potential I know she has. So, yeah, if I want to use a 7 and, you know, a 7 cost ability, I want it to really fucking hit hard. So, she got upgrades, and so did Bunny Karen. I have a red screen wiper and a blue screen wiper. I don't think they make orange screen wipers, though, which is kind of sad, unfortunately. I don't think we actually have one of those. But then again, I suppose Iori is that, but kinda not? Maybe? And then there's, I don't actually know which, damage type Midori is, but her ability is a fucking screen wiping monstrosity, but, There's an enemy button. Is there an enemy button on this screen? There was, on the previous screen, but not on this one. We kinda got teleported straight here. In a formation. Is it? Oh, right. Phonto using his eyes. Yeah, it's red. Okay. It's all red. Okay, so Hina there. And then, well, Akari, because Mutsuki shockingly does less damage than Akari. I guess it's balanced out by her explosive ability doing more damage. Or being, you know, affecting a wider area. But anyway, yes, move them up. We don't need them right now. We're not doing the challenge stages. Anyway, there's an orange screen wiper. Who is it? I forgets. The girl with the mustache. Oh, Mini Stalin. Right. I haven't seen her, hide nor hair of her, so I wouldn't actually know that. Chirino, right. Mini Stalin, the girl with the mustache, yeah, right. Don't know jack shit about her, so yeah, that did not occur to me. But anyway, yeah, let's blast through this, because we are totally fucking set for this shit. I don't think we need 2 healers, but it doesn't really matter then. Or it doesn't really matter now, I guess. Let's keep cycling those abilities. I don't think we're gonna need the medics, but just keep that shit cycling so we have offensive options. Alright, Screen Swiper number 1. And then right after that, Screen Wiper number 2 in just a few short seconds. How many can we hit? All of them. All of them. What damage type, says Bunny Karen? And then Nehru's ability, which has yet to be upgraded, but will be upgraded very shortly. Couple of 203s downrange. Wow, it's almost like we're incredibly prepared for these story events, and they're kind of just a formality. So who was doing the most damage? Bunny Karen. Bunny Karen and Hina. Hina didn't even really get that much. I guess Hina actually now is doing a little bit more damage, but she wasn't really all that upgraded. But yeah, the damage potential of Bunny Karen and Hina are really fucking staggering. You just need to place them on target and deal with the fact that the abilities cost a fuck ton. Ahaha, my wildest dreams have come true, which are... Not only has the high and mighty CNC been captured, but it was all my doing. How did we manage that? It's true. Bona fide genius. I should have ran away from the beginning. Was that how that got captured? What was that combat there? What happened there? Where's Asuna? Oh, wait. Where's Asuna? I guess they still haven't caught her. No matter. The guards here are thorough and way too many for one person to deal with. Nero gives me Black Lagoon vibes. Yeah, no, Nero could totally be a character in Black Lagoon. You know, just casual yak daughter doing questionable things out in the middle of the Pacific. Yeah, it's only a matter of time before the whole family's reunited again. We'll sail far, far away and drop you off on a desert island. Or you could just drop us off the side of the fucking boat there, but I suppose we're being PG rated here. The ESRB rating is it's rated teen for high impact sexual violence. Yeah, that's the only thing on the box. Then it's bye bye, see ya, wouldn't want to be you. Jesus fucking Christ, it's been years since I've heard someone actually say that. There's the door now. I couldn't have timed it better myself, and you know, I'm the best. Aha. It was nice knowing you, CNC, but my watch says it's time for you to go. Come on in, Asuna. Oh, Koyuki. She actually did get captured. Or did she talk them into just showing them where her friends are? What's going on here? Hi, hi. Hi, hi. Aha, did you miss me, Asuna? And hello, you bunny girl guards. We've been warming up a spot for you, so in you go, no complaints. She already won. She owns the place, doesn't she? Yes, she already won. My dear responsible upperclassman would never cause trouble at another school, would she? You there. Who? Me? What? No. Not you. The people locked in the brig. You're free to go. Huh? What'd she just say? Oh? Released? Why? As one of our VIP members, Miss Asuna holds extrajudicial power aboard this ship. Asuna rolled 0.001%, and she got the Sleepy Beepo roll. Actually, she got 2 Sleepy Beepos back to back. It was really quite amazing. Dumb luck. She's a what now? Per Miss Asuna's instructions, all her companions are to be released immediately. Asuna is casual as chat. Yeah, now every bunny girl on the boat is her entourage. All property damage incurred during the fighting will not be brought before a court of law as long as they're repaid. Well then, excuse us. Please enjoy the rest of your stay, Miss Asuna. As long as you pay for the broken windows and the scorch, the paint for the scorch marks, we're totally square. Isn't that crazy? I just won. I just won and I own the whole place. Isn't that so crazy? She has no idea what she's done, but she's just being the airheaded blonde, and I actually kind of, I didn't expect that to be her personality, but I kind of like it now. She's just the airheaded fucking high school broad, teenage blonde, and that's kind of funny. Bro, that's crazy. I know, right? Meanwhile, we're having a fucking secret mission over here, and then Asuna's just, off running around and fucking, I don't know, reenacting Clueless or some shit. Those weirdos wouldn't stop chasing me, but then I drew from the raffle because it looked fun. I don't know why, but then they just stopped and said I could do whatever I wanted. So here I am. Isn't that nuts? Wow. Nero, they said we could do whatever we want as long as we can pay for damages, but that's no big deal. Playing the Luck 10 1 Intelligence Wanderer in New Vegas. Yep. Asuna's just the lucky 10 of this group. Yep. No morals, no intelligence, or luck. You drew an S? Huh. I see. I understand the situation completely now. And, narrow eyes our target with malicious killing intent. She casually rolls a natural 20. I like this game. That's just... That's not the optimal, or rather, desirable personality for a woman for me, but it's definitely entertaining to watch. She's, again, just that incredibly vapid, airheaded blonde. She's at least nice. So long as we can pay for it, no matter what I do, no matter how much chaos I cause, it won't cause any issues for Millennium, right? Haha, I like that. I like that a lot. That's the best news I've heard all day. Hey there, our adorable white rabbit. How fast can you run? Run like you're late for a fucking appointment, girl, because, we own this place now. Well, why don't you running as fast as your little bunny legs can take you? This is where Nero gets kind of psychotic about this. It's my turn now. They're all lovely girls, I swear. To be continued. There's more story. Actually, well, we haven't completed this. Right, this was just the same stage. Right, we haven't gotten to the other stage yet. It's rabbit hunting season. We hunting wabbits.
油断は禁物。何せ進み始めた時間は待ってくれない。
Wise words. This is why we're getting onto it. Good job calling it, chat, and she's just blowing holes in the entire ship now. Weren't we supposed to minimize damages? It's not like it really matters anymore, but weren't we supposed to minimize damages to the whole shit? They don't care, they're not listening. What the hell? She drew an S in just 20 tries? This is unfair, it has to be rigged! Bullshit! Streamer luck is bullshit, she said, running through the fucking halls. I spent so much money and I got nothing. How is this possible? That's gambling. You can win, but you can also lose. And the roulette wheel has no memory or sympathy. The world of the gacha is ruthless, little girl. Ah! We know that. We spent multiple, on several occasions, we spent an unwise amount of money playing gacha games. We did get what we wanted, though. However, again, unwise amounts of money on virtual PNGs in games that I'm not even playing anymore because they became too much work. This one, though, well, this is one that has bunny girls and it's easier to manage. I'm coming for you, brat. Excellent. Give me more. Jesus fucking Christ, Nero. Let me enjoy making you cry, and then I'll hand you over to the seminar treasurer. Jesus fucking Christ, Nero. The last laugh is mine. Mine! Ha 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 ha! I'd love to hear Nero's voice actor saying all of this in a, like a hypey, like hyper, like psychotic ramble. I'd love to hear this. I'd love to hear this being actually voice acted in the OVA for this episode. That'd definitely be a Blu-ray I'd actually buy. I'll catch you too easily. If I catch you too easily, I'll punish you for that too. Help! Well, Koyuki, remember, you're likely gonna be playable the next time this gacha runs, so, well, we'll help you then. Or we'll lock you in a room and use you for tech support. Not quite sure yet. Wouldn't that be interesting? She could be a special, and her ability, aside from, you know, taking the idea for the changing her own damage type, what if she was a specialist, and her ability changed the damage type for the entire fucking party? Or a random member, possibly. I don't know. There's a couple ways that you could split this and be entertaining. Ah, yes, perfect. Run until your lungs explode. Jesus goddamn Christ, Nero. There's something wrong with that girl. There's something horribly wrong with that girl. Is this okay, Sensei? Not in the slightest. However, we will not face any repercussions whatsoever because we are, we're with Asuna, and Asuna is the Empress of Rome, basically, at this point. We'll probably be fine. I'm not here to monitor you. It's fine. Actually, it is. I am. Neera's been holding back, so we can let her have this. As long as she doesn't kill anyone. That would be OP as fuck. Yeah, I know, but again, interesting ways to tilt certain characters. I mean, hell, I've got ideas for characters that are, well, there was that one with the flying, the coffin, dropping from the fucking sky, being incredibly edgy. And then there's a rendition of that character that summons a giant robot, or rather, summons a robot, somewhat like the tanks do. So, there's a couple of ways you can play with the abilities already here. You can come up with completely new ones, obviously, but, I like playing within the bounds, not that anyone's fucking listening to my ideas. Do you really think so? No, but it's not like we can really stop the psychotic bitch now. But remember, you're all my girls. I care about my girls. Also, you actually have to play this stage. And why are there guards? We run this actually, we don't have Bunny Asuna, that kind of explains things. Why are there guards, though? White Rabbit as a striker. That would be, you could either way. You can give her a fun ability based on randomness for being a striker or a specialist. Okay, now I'm going to be bum rushed by... Yeah, two combatants, but why are we fighting them aside from just walking over them? Basically, just kind of Nero's carving a path of destruction, and we're just kind of just walking, through the blown out, walls and over the bodies. But yeah, if they make Koyuki playable, definitely some kind of ability based on random chance. Random chance where, some kind of dice roll. And a dice roll that is really fucking good if it comes up in your favor. Hey! Get back in the line of fire! Fucker. And zap. That's just so nice. Random chance abilities like the enemies use here? Yeah, something like this, right? Where she gives buffs or changes damage type. She can also have multiple abilities. She can actually give her a sub-ability that's actually really fucking strong, too. Like, Serena's sub-ability is incredibly useful. Borderline broken. She just heals, the one person that you really, really need to have healed. So they could actually give her a useful sub-ability like that. No more RNG. We already have Mashiro's EX, and it sucks. I don't actually know about that one, so it'd be fun. Gambling's fun. It's horribly destructive if you do it too much, but gambling is fun. It would be nice if, whatchamacallit, she just got an animation that she just rolls up, she walks up to a giant slot machine and just, depending on how you got it, you'd either get, like, all sevens or a bust. Increase the attack power of Millennium. I don't think we're going to have a problem here, but it doesn't really matter. By 35%, but, we get 20 more coins. I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think the amount of shit that we're gonna get out of this is going to matter. Just, fuck it. All loud. But, I will say this. Having a tactical support girl that isn't a tank, but actually has power armor, would be rather entertaining. I can think of a couple of ideas of how to spin that. We can take a page from Deku's book and have it be a gigantic, well, not really under the table. Tiny Pete is not an under the table Warhammer reference. It's an over the table overt Warhammer reference. But something like that, where it is basically just a giant Warhammer 40k reference. We just have a girl that's literally piloting, Space Marine, but, Space Marine armor, or, fucking, whatchamacallit, Terminator armor. Or have it walk around guarding her. Wouldn't that be fun? She shoots her rifle and you have a chance to do a lot of damage or just a decent amount of damage. I can see how that can be kind of lackluster, but it's also fun to have abilities that do abilities that can win big or lose. It's fun, and it also helps you break out of perfect balance situations where it's just down to, like, it just comes down to who's the hard counter for who. And really, something a little bit more, better than Hibiki. Hibiki is just outright broken. If there's one girl that I would like to see massively tweaked, or just maybe even removed, it's Hibiki. Because she's just too fucking good. You'll notice in PvP when we actually get there, where every team is Serena and Hibiki and Serena and Hibiki and Serena and Hibiki and Serena and Hibiki. And sometimes Karen and Serena, but mostly fucking Hibiki and Serena. There's clearly a meta here. I don't think this else, well, we can actually take the coins for that one. We don't fucking care. Not a tank because a compromise had to be struck between armor and the size of the gun, and not falling through the floor. Armor came in a distant third. What about a dreadnought? That would be funny. The EX animation of just, her hitting, like tapping a button on her wristwatch and a dreadnought fucking bursting through a wall. That'd be entertaining. Let's change this up a bit and save the EX abilities for totally just flooring Koyuki. Yep, both of them on file. We're not gonna be able to use both of them, but fuck them. They're both right there. They're not fucking going anywhere. We'll use them one after the other. Yes. But I like the fact that they're even just tank girls because, yeah, Girls Frontline still hasn't scratched my itch of adding vehicle girls, which I am still annoyed at. No, you get your ass back here, you son of a bitch. Ouch. Ouch. Oh god, what if we had a Warhammer collab and a Dreadnought was used as a tank-type striker? Again, this would be entertaining. Things that probably won't ever happen, but entertaining. You could definitely have a girl that summons a robot. That would be fun. Or even, I had a really crazy idea, because again, I'm kind of a narcissist in this regard, you may have noticed. A specialist, or rather, a girl that operates like tactical support. But here's the thing. She flies an F-100, and she just kind of comes in, drops bombs, and then leaves. So it's somewhat like Hibiki, but incredibly fucking flashy. Again, you can do a lot with the whole tactical support thing. Or maybe she doesn't sit on the map, she just sits there doing strafing runs repeatedly until her bar full, empties. You can have, like, the A-10 support fucking, close air support girl. We don't have this yet! We probably should! I want students on planes. Yes, anime girls on jet planes. But huff, puff, huff, puff. Please spare me. Is she human? Is she real? She's like a bloodhound. Not even flashing my bombs and hiring people to block her as I ran helped. Okay, so that's how that helped. That's how she did that. She promised people money. She bowled them down like they didn't even exist. That's because we gambled hard enough to get both event girls, and also Hina in the process. We're fucking set. And how did they blow up all the exits? I'm trapped! Good question, how did we manage that? Aside from just general chaos. I want a girl on a battleship. Or also, yes, you can also, again, have a girl that's somewhat like Hibiki, I suppose, but maybe a little bit more balanced. But kind of like, she's the naval support? Like, she's a specialist, and then what you get is, the blast tile abilities from World in Conflict, the Battleship Missouri, during the Battleship Missouri mission? You could just call in the Battleship Missouri to level fucking groups of enemies in front of you. You're just like, and I want a blast tile there, and there, and there. It's kind of, you could have more detail in Blue Archive's gameplay, you definitely could. It's definitely not Arknights, but there's a lot of crazy, cool shit you could do with, relying on EX abilities like this, and having each girl be some weird new concept to make them unique and entertaining looking. It's more than, ooh, that girl looks cute and has a gun that I think is cool. No, these girls actually have drastically different abilities from each other with really flashy animations, and not like, the situation with Girls Frontline where you do have girls with unique, abilities, but there's two types of those girls. There are the ones that are from events that are really fucking powerful, and there are ones that are completely fucking useless. So this game has a similar issue, I suppose, but the abilities in Girls Frontline, because of the type of game it is, they're not really all that flashy. Here, it's all about flash. So, I finally got away from Millennium, and I'm still suffering. Yep. Your horrible gambling addiction has come back to haunt you because you spent money that you didn't have and wasn't yours. Hey, little rabbit. Jesus goddamn Christ. Do you think you can hide? Run, rabbit, run, run, run. Don't let the yak girl have her fun. But I'm almost free. Does she think I've been running without a plan? All I have to do is get to the top deck. As long as I can get up there, and then I'll be... I'm gonna jump in a helicopter and I'm gonna get away. Totally. Probably. Not. Probably not. But we still don't have a flamethrower student, but the enemies use flamethrowers. Fire girl. Finally! Finally! I did it! I made it to the top deck! I win! How do you... What? Eh? A little rabbit got caught. Yeah, what was the plan here? I was wondering where you got off to. You must be real tired of running. Good job, Brad. Thanks to you, I'm feeling all refreshed. We had our fun, so let's wrap this up. Yoo-hoo, don't forget about us, Kyoyuki. We still have to wait for your fucking gacha. There's no more running. Give up, White Rabbit. Hee. What fun this was. Really stupid, complicated, but fun at the end of the day. So you think you've got me cornered. But tough luck, CNC. You've done well, but now's my time to shine. You should have took me back while you had the chance. Bleh, I tell you. Bleh! Bleh! Bleh? Did she finally lose it? Probably. It's entirely possible. Yes, it is. You went too hard on her, Nero. Hey, don't underestimate me. Just in case something like this happened, I spent a lot of money to prepare. My personal escape drone. Personal escape drone? Eh? The preparations are already complete. Aha, you fools! This is the open sea. You can't chase me over water. Aha, Koyuki says, hopping on the back of a predator drone. Now just suck your thumbs and watch me fly away. Well, I'm a busy little rabbit, so I'm off. Yeah, she got on the helicopter and ran away like a fucking Bond villain. Clearly, we have to do the Metal Gear Solid thing and shoot down a hind. Anyone got a Stinger missile? Karen. Oh. Or Karen's rifle works. Something that should be animated, but unfortunately, we did not get that animated, nor did we get a still of that. But, well, the Bunny Chasers gacha was pretty good on the JP server for generating money. Hopefully, it's about as good here. And we did also have Saudi-sama, spend unholy amounts of money on the game. So maybe one day, we'll get nice stills in animation. Guys, save me! The water! I can't swim! Jesus Christ. Glorious 55, boys. Mm-hmm. Guys! Guys! Ah! We should help her, right? Well, she did say herself this is the open sea. I don't know what she was expecting. It was an easy shot. We really treated her as a threat this entire mission. It's hurting my self-respect a little. And then everything ended fine. Unfortunately, we still don't have Bunny Akane, but for these precious small moments at the end of the story, we can absolutely just gawk at that amazing fucking body of hers. Good lord. Unfortunately, we'll have to wait like God knows how long to see this event again, but one day, one fine day. That's how we executed the ideal plan. And that's how everything was done perfectly with no flaws. Again, she's lucky I have the weak spot for bad adults. So does anyone have any questions? Then what, may I ask, end up causing the other chaos in there? Ah, yes, there's nothing for you to worry about. As I said, we've taken steps to ensure there will be no trouble between schools. There are some small expenses that need taken care of, though. Well, as you are aware, that part is to be resolved by the client as per the contract details. That's your problem. We just do the killing. Inhale. Being smart was too much for us. Unfortunately, yes. I understand. I trust you, Sensei. I'm sure they did their best. They didn't do their best. What did we do with the White Rabbit? I suppose it's okay to tell you, Sensei. Oh, right. White Rabbit has been returned to confinement. Will she remain for the foreseeable future? She definitely won't be able to escape again. And then Koyuki was thrown into the basement in a padded cell in a straitjacket, and she's just sitting there, just thinking about how much money she's going to win on the gacha. Gambling! Gambling! I'll be free! One day I'll be free! And I'm gonna roll all the slots! I'm gonna have my own casino boat with blackjack and hookers and blow! I don't even know what blow is. But it's probably something I should have. Knowing Koyuki, she probably thinks blow is actually just flour. She's confined in a glass room 10 meters across with no electronic devices of any kind at all. All security surrounding her is paperwork and manpower with no mobile phones allowed on the premises. No hacker girl. It's a bit old-fashioned, but necessary for keeping her confined. Come to think of it, I believe it's nearly her mealtime. I see that look in your eye. Please don't waste your pity. This is rather lenient considering the damage she's done to Millennium. It's unfortunate you had to see this side of me again. I hope next time we can meet in more pleasant circumstances. Well, that concludes our business, if you'll excuse me. The SCP approach. Yes, absolutely contained. Absolutely secure, contained, and protected. From herself. Oh dear. Let's simply let Seminar do what they do best and clean all of this up. And perhaps turn off all communications as well. There may have been a few petty issues, but overall, I believe this could be a success. Again, I think your outfits are all a success here, especially yours, Akane. I think it's done great things for the game. There's probably a lot of gacha money rolling in. Well, naturally. And thank you, Sensei, for keeping the president in check on top of everything else. Kept who in check? I don't want to hear your nonsense. Truly, though, thank you, Sensei. While it was a mission, it's the most fun I've had in quite some time. I don't know if you feel similarly, but I'll remember this fondly. It was a nice event. Call me again anytime. Oh, dear. I'm glad to hear it. Good. That's the reaction I wanted to elicit. Anyway, let's finally relax a little and change back into our maid outfits. Come to think of it, who packed our maid outfits? Well, girls, you seem to have left your maid outfits on that ship back there, and, that's gonna be a lot of trouble to get to, and probably not worth it. But, if you're all gonna be walking around in exclusively bunny outfits now, every day, forever, I won't complain! Pack what now? I definitely didn't. Now that you mention it, what's wrong? It appears none of us packed them. They also never freed that guard, right? Oh yeah, right, we never freed the guard. Oh no. She's gonna have a very interesting story to tell her coworkers. Are you seriously saying we have to go back there? Oh, yay. Are we going back? I had lots of fun. It's okay, Niru. This time it'll be different. Asuna has her VIP membership, so we won't need to infiltrate anything. As long as we have her membership, we can come and go as we please. Huh? VIP membership? Oh, that old thing. Was I supposed to keep it? God damn it, fucking Asuna. Jesus goddamn fucking Christ. They better keep that shit on file. Did you, by some crazy, impossible chance, throw it away? Yeah! God damn it, fucking Asuna. The keys to Rome, and she throws it away. Some people drain their entire life savings for that membership, but we should have expected as much from our Asuna. Well, I suppose that means we're essentially back to square one. Our maid outfits are in a locker aboard the Golden Fleece, and we have lost our only means to simply walk in and claim them. But we need the uniforms for our missions. Correct, so that means... I guess we're going to have to go infiltrate and get them again. Again, I'm fine with you all just walking around in bunny outfits forever now. Again, we opened a club the last time. It's called the Grand. I've got no problems with this being the female attire here. I don't think anyone else will complain either. We do probably should go get that guard though. I hate infiltrations. This is the worst. And that's the end of our show. It's a fun event. It's not, definitely not, you know, Girls Frontline and Valhalla. That was a fucking trip. But a good event. A nice story. And nice visuals to remember it by. Unfortunately, we still don't have Bunny Akane, and that is an absolute fucking travesty. That needs to be fixed immediately. But also, right. Got your message, Kamisar. Thank you for your donation. We'll see about playing that one, but, I think Kadyusha and a couple of other people are going to kill me if I let Code Fairy sit where it is too long. So, need to get back to that first, but we'll definitely play that one. So thank you for your generosity, sir. But right, okay, so that's the whole fucking story. It was nice. But now, we need to mine out the rest of the shop here. So, what else can we possibly get out of here? Okay, the stickers are done. We have 4 of the Phaistos discs, which are high-level, you know, leveling materials, which I'm not quite sure who uses them, but they probably will. Is this the part where you hunt for 3 stars? No, because we started with that shit! But yeah, the 3 stars in the event. No, we don't need to do that. So we don't need the 3-star stages. We've got them up. We'll wait for the challenge stages to unlock in like 3 days. But anyway, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8. We need 800 boarding passes, which we can get because we're just gonna go fucking. We're just gonna go fucking speedrun the stage that gives us the boarding passes. Like I said, whenever you fit it in. Thank you, sir. I will try to find a spot for it. I have no idea what my schedule is going to be going forward because of the whole job thing, but, well, I have time on my hands, and, well, as long as some money comes in, it's somewhat worth it, right? It's better than sitting around drinking. Okay, so that was... just 300, so we should have about 600. What about the raid? We'll get to the raid. We'll level up a little bit here, so I think, I did the raid on my own in the background, and also, yeah, won, but yeah, thanks. I did the raid in my background. The first team are almost completed hard mode, so we can probably do that now. But also, okay. Max out, and we have 100 left. Look at that. And we really don't need anything else. We really don't need to do anything else here, but you know what? No, I'll keep them on hand, and I'll spend them the last day of the event. But now, the only thing left is the dice, which will give us random rewards, and there's probably not a good enough excuse not to just sit there and gamble the ever-loving shit out of that. But how many chocolate coins do we have? My guess is not enough. No, not enough. All right. All right. It's time to stockpile. But we could get more, but I don't care. Get slightly more, but I don't care. We're gonna be fucking hand-fisting this anyway. Wait, I don't have to close that. I can just do the thing. I just hit the button and it'll do it for me. Okay, level 36. Hey, we got a free one. Now we just sit here until the gambling gets questionable. Like the amount of gems we spend here, it gets a little bit questionable. $60. We'll stop at about 100, I think. And then we'll go look around for other things to do, because there's a couple of things that we could be doing. But I want to see if we can get maybe another level out of this. I think we could possibly get to level 37. If we just sit here and just fucking, just absolutely abuse the ever-loving shit out of this. We're gonna have some, this is probably gonna be the last time that I actually do this, because we're definitely going to have enough dice to clear out everything that we need out of the event shop anyway. So we probably will not be speeding these, speed running these events like this. These event stages like this. Past this point, so better just get it over with, and then we can spend the AP somewhere else. I love your Blue Archive streams. I hope you keep playing after this event. I will try, because, well, I got the bunny girls. I kind of wanted them just to actually have them and that be my meme for this, so I kind of want to use that. And then there's plenty of things to do before we run out of story. I don't know what's going to, I don't know what's going to happen here after we run out of content, but I suppose we can just sit here and wait for the events, and I can play other things. I can mill around and keep this, the game going in the background. So this is a fairly easy game to manage. It's basically all just daily content. And then when we have something substantial enough to do, like there's a couple of streams, like after we're done with this, there's an entire stream dedicated to all those fucking text messages that I've got that do need to be answered. Right, so this is probably gonna run us down to 0 gems, but we'll start stockpiling now for the Asuna gacha. Which should pop up next week, but we've got plenty of ways to actually get more gems, because we kind of just slacked off on those. We didn't actually complete those, but, we didn't actually complete, like, the hard mission, area clears, or even all of the area clears for the regular stages, and then there's also the story on top of that, and we also get gems from dailies, and then also the, going on, reading the girl stories and whatnot. So there's plenty of ways for us to keep getting gems, so if we just bankrupt ourselves now, it won't be that big of a fucking deal. However, I think we're actually reaching the point where we can't really, Okay, so we have to be careful about this. We have to do the exact right amount. I don't think we're gonna be able to. Oh, wait. We can! Ah! We're one short! Actually, the cafe. We can just go into the cafe. We'll also get free gems. Oh, right, yeah, they're giving out free gems for the event as well. So they're giving out, logging in will, keep you, up in gems. Hey, look, more gems. Wow. Just walk into the cafe and grab literally one fucking, unit of energy. One. But I think I did... Nope, we got new ones. Oh, hey, look. Hoshino and Haruka. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ah, damn it! It's still running, though, you fucks! God fucking damn it. God damn it. Unfortunately, as nice as this game is, it's also incredibly fucking unstable! So, yeah, it'd be nice for that one to get fixed over time. I kind of like a game that doesn't crash so I can enjoy my bunny girls. Be nice. Stable enough on my phone. I suppose more stable on emulators. That's what I'm looking for. But that would involve, people who make gacha games realizing that a lot of people play their games on emulators and then going the Genshin Impact route of just making a fucking PC client. But then again, I don't know how fucking Genshin Impact was intended to be a phone game. I don't know how people thought that that would be a good idea to make a game that in fucking depth into a phone game, but, I guess it being a phone game and a gacha game was really just to get it made, honestly, is what it seemed like. It wasn't. And I'm not surprised, because really that game feels like all of the mobile game slash gacha game elements are just tacked on to a game that wasn't necessarily meant to have those. Like, that was the way it got funding, is how the fuck it got made. Because otherwise, it's an adventure game. A pretty good one for what it is, but it is basically just, you know, an adventure game a la Zelda Breath of the Wild has gacha elements that keep the lights on, from what I can tell. Keep the lights on pretty well by how people, you know, go fucking nuts over all the waifus in there. They wanted the mobile market. They wanted the money. I don't understand why your game runs so bad. I've seen other people playing without lag with max graphics in 60 FPS. I don't know. Maybe it's just down to me using Nox. People are saying that BlueStacks works enough. So, maybe I should consider that one. But it's just coming down to just Nox. And I had trouble getting this to run beforehand anyway. It was kind of touchy on actually getting it to, you know, like even the JP version while I was fucking around with it. Actually finding an emulator that wouldn't, you know, crash and burn violently trying to actually use the damn thing. And also, evidently, the, according to Daibito's examination of the code, and the man knows his code, the game does run smoother visually at higher FPS rates if you set it to 60 FPS. However, it becomes even more fucking unstable. So the game does run smoothly, mainly because it's just kind of It's pushing itself further and further to a Stack Overflow, is basically what's happening. Okay, we'll call someone into the cafe at some point later. But yes, the last bit of gambling here, and we get lots of AP, so we can sit there doing whatever the fuck we want afterwards. Would not be surprised if they ended up announcing they're dropping mobile. It wouldn't be surprising, and honestly, I feel like a lot of these games are very simple, but they shouldn't be that fucking difficult to have them running on PC. Really. I feel like the gacha game market is going to gravitate eventually to, you know, the PC market, because it's just, you would think that it would just be so fucking easy to do that. I mean, sure, you'd have to, you know, whatchamacallit, you have to specialize games to run on specific devices and code, but Androids are basically, they're not quite, you know, Windows Mobile, but they're pretty, you know, similar to just PC architecture. iPad, obviously, you know, iPhones and iPads are a bit different, but you wouldn't think that this would be so difficult. It's just that they don't seem to want to actually spend the money. Even though they would make lots of money in return if most of these gacha games were actually available on PC. Wait, you haven't unlocked PvP? That's more free whatchamacallit. Gems and stamina, I have to actually get up there, because you see, that's the thing. I wasn't able to actually punch up there hard enough. We can do that, though. We're now properly leveled to get through World 5 and unlock that, because that's where we stopped. But, there's that. Now let's go gamble. Give me Blue Archive on Nintendo Switch. Doesn't the Tank Girl currently actually have a Nintendo Switch in her memory scene? I keep seeing memes of that fucking, you know, of that scene everywhere. I tried to rush PvP unlock as fast as I could for that. So yeah, I did that also on the first day with my other account, but we started from scratch here. And we're trying to be sensible, because I could have done that. However, that would have meant we wouldn't have, you know, gems for, you know, rolling the bunny girl gacha, and that's why I was saving gems so religiously. And now 3,000 chocolate coins. A draw. Because it's probably the best way, the best and most reliable way to get like those fucking those later enhancement stuff, and also elf too. Gambling, it's great. I don't know who needs those fucking discs, but they're gonna be fucking set for life. You spend less chocolate if you shuffle each draw. Oh. Well, that's kind of cheating, but... That's kind of cheating, but yeah, you could just... do that and... do that. That's kind of cheating and maybe a bit of an oversight. But maybe they actually hide the better shit behind this. But then again, you do get rolls repeatedly. Eh. Well, that was trash. I should have actually re-rolled that. Maybe they sense that I was breaking the system. Oof. Okay, into the shop here and then get the last of, well, everything that we're going to need, basically. So, yeah, so, grab that. You can choose which card you want to draw. Oh, right, I forgot about that. Duh. Right, so, yeah, the secret tech sheet. I have no idea what this is for, but it's probably useful. So there's that, and then we can also grab some Asuna Elf, because why the fuck not? We don't have any more. We don't have anything else left to buy. So we can probably mine that out, just for the sake of mining that out, but... On the flip side is that you're guaranteed at least one SSR or higher in your group of 4. Ah. Secret tech sheet, I think, is used to get skills to max level. I have absolutely no idea where the fuck you use it, but that would explain a lot. But apparently it's rare and kind of hard to get. But anyway, before we stamp off to do the total assault, let's actually upgrade some of our... back to tasks. We need to level up some of our girls, and I think we actually need to go get skill books. But then again, we got a shitload of skill books from just running the chocolate coin gacha. So, we might not need to do that. Okay, so we're gonna be running red. To go up 2 levels. What I was saying was that stack overflows in emulators due to trying to run at 60 FPS and trying to frame buffer more than the RAM allows because the emulator is using virtual RAM. I find it's more stable in BlueStacks because BlueStacks uses a fork of Google's Android SDK and incorporates patches as fast as Google releases them and can be worked on. Nox is not bad, but it forks further from the SDK than BlueStacks. Ah, right. That explains a bunch. Okay, so there's Hina. And Serena as well. Well. Let's just get on with it. They're going to, that leveling is going to go somewhere. Kotama for juicing the amount of damage we can do. There's going to be a point to basically leveling up everyone. But we're slowly getting there. Okay, there's that, and then Utsuki because she's the only one, or like my only other reliable red damage dealer. I'd like to use the Akane meme with Kotama to make killing the boss faster, but we need to actually level Akane to do that, and the bunny girls are eating all of the mats. They're eventually we'll be done with them, and the resources can go to other fucking characters, but I want to get them as high as I can possibly get them. Speaking of which, how many tier 2 materials? The next thing we have to do is grind for tier 2 materials, and we don't really have any of them. I got that girl that drops 5 bombs in a cross area. Has helped a lot with the first phase of this raid, Hibiki. Yeah, that's Hibiki. Hibiki's fucking broken. Congratulations, you have the best support. Just put Serena and Hibiki on every fucking team. You'll be great. You will have no fucking problems. Okay, so... let's go run Total Assault and see if we can actually just ace the hard mode now. Because I think we're good enough to do it. I think we can ace the hard mode. I think our girls are leveled up now just high enough that they could actually clear the hard mode with no problems. I think. Or just barely do it. Because I tested it the other day, or rather earlier today, and they actually got really close. They got it down to 2 health bars. Also got Seiyo Casual, but I don't know how good she is. I don't know either. So basically, honestly, most of the time, there are tier lists and whatnot that you can reference for this shit, but really, a lot of the times it's use whoever the hell you have available, or seems to be, like, producing the most. The thing about the stats for Blue Archive is they're kind of nebulous, and they don't tell you all of them either. So it's kind of hard to tell who's doing what, aside from just visually saying, oh, that girl kills a lot of shit. Wow, she must be good. I could have taken an offensive support, but really, at the end of the day, I don't actually have any real good offensive supports, aside from Karen, but she's off damage type for this one. Also, I missed Akari. Whoops. Well, I guess I'm waiting because everyone's fucking stunned. Everyone is still stunned. Okay, let's see if we can actually break the stage here. Because we might still be a little bit too slow, but we'll see how we can do this. And yes, let's just let the animation play, because clearly the developers worked really fucking hard on this. Now, you see, you can get this kind of... This is why I say that the Blue Archive is all Flash, because that's just all Flash. And it's all just being incredibly fucking bombastic and ridiculous with, special ability animations. So again, why can't we have a girl that has a giant robot? Or at least a power armor-sized robot. Okay, now, when did I have to use the ability? Because I'm pretty sure that Neru can probably stunt like that. Can she stun like that? Is that how that works? I still have no fucking idea how the hell the stun works for this. I kind of just do it by accident. Pacific Rim Blue Archive collab, anyone? Really anything would be entertaining. I think we might be able to do this. Maybe. Possibly. Come on, Naru. Come on. Come on, 10 seconds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! Yes! 1.7 seconds. Fuck yes. Got it. Good. Just enough. You should borrow a student from your club. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That would have probably made things easier, but fuck it, we got it. And we can run it again. I forgot about that. We went through all the trouble of doing that. But hey, I can do hard mode now without any support. Look at me go. We can run that again and then also get a support. We could auto battle it now, so there's no real point for it, but we could also get a support. Nox may use few resources, but it's because it strips out a lot of the core functions of Android, which most games do not need. Where BlueStacks keeps almost all of the Android OS firmware intact. Where the trouble starts is when games need some of those functions that Nox removes. One core function Nox removes is a preemptive memory manager, which a lot of the more visually verbose games like Blue Archive use as a way to manage frame buffering and rendering. Right. Well, it'll give you a higher score, and you sweep will give more points. Right, yeah, there's the point of that. But, hey, look, more Bunny Karen. Level 51 Bunny Karen. Sure. I could actually have a level... Look at this guy with his level 50... Look at this nerd with his level 51 Naru. But hey, the Bunny Karen will actually... It won't be on type, but it'll do normal damage. I think. I think that's selected, right? I did select that, right? It doesn't show up anywhere, which is concerning. My Naru and Karen are level 70. Look at these people with they're actually playing the game before this event. Look at these guys. You need to replace someone on your team with the assistant. Oh. I thought you could have 5 girls then. What the fuck? Check if there are any hibikis. I probably should have done that, but well, we've done fucked it up. Okay, I've finished my tech support quota for today. Blue screen of death, my brain. Thank you for your service and your knowledge, Dibedo, sir. Well, we learned by making mistakes anyway so far. I will fall over every single fucking pebble in understanding how the fuck this event works. In my defense, literally fucking nothing tells you this kind of shit. There was no tutorial on actually having assistance. I thought we were gonna be cool like Fate Grand Order, where you could actually have someone extra there. So we can, just not in the way that I expected. So I guess we'll run it again, and then hopefully we get it this time. Damn it. Damn it! They stunned her. That unfortunately might screw me up, but it won't. It'll just be kind of embarrassing and not, you know, a horrible detriment. Managed to do that several seconds faster now. Good. See, I don't need help. Hibiki would be nice, though. That's probably down to crits, I think, probably, or just, you know, the way the abilities came up. But hey, an extra 8 seconds on that one. Which means that if you make any mistakes, it's the fault of the person who programmed you, who is human. I'm not responsible for my own actions. It's all God's fault. Yeah, God's fault. A fun fact: a lot of the music in this game is programmed using some old computer hardware, including a Roland MT32, SC55, and a Gravis ultrasound, alongside real instruments, and was mixed in Apple GarageBand. Yeah, it was all mixed in an iPad, but using fairly old instruments as well. It seems like, judging by this and also using the 80s code, this was put together by a bunch of good old boys who just wanted to make a gacha game, and like Daibito said, this was a B-team project that showed promise to get upgraded partway through. So it seems like there's a bunch of enthusiastic individuals behind this stuff with some older skill sets, which is always a good thing. And music goes so hard. Yeah, the music really does have absolute bangers, at one after the other after another. So the music is probably actually one of the best parts of this game. It's sad that it's all just Flash, but at least it's entertaining Flash to watch. Again, I'd like to see what they do with a PC game with this and actually expanding their mechanics to go along with all the fucking Flash. But anyway, let's get rid of Serena here, because we kind of don't need a medic. Oh. Hey, want a tank? It's off damage, but you want a tank? Let's call it a fucking tank. Also, whose is that? Right? Haru? Thank you, Haru. See, he's got a fucking tank girl. We have to wait. You want to look the Boreal? I have to pay for her, too? Alright, fine, here you go. I've got plenty of fucking money. Let's send in a fucking tank. That'll help us out here, even though unfortunately it's orange damage, which is off type, but if fuck you, it'll be funny. We have to wait for the Tiger Tank girl, though, and then I'll probably take another fucking year. And then, of course, we have to, again, wait for more, you know, girls that use this, you know, use the tactical support, you know, meme. Again, close air support and giant robot, or giant power armor meme girls. I'd like to see them. This event does give a bunch of money with all the card drawing. It does. There's really no reason not to do, you know, whatchamacallit, all of the event grunt. Like, just throw AP and gems into the event, aside from if you want to, like, roll the gacha, obviously. If you don't have the bunny girls, obviously you're gonna want to save the gems for the bunny girls, but if you have the bunny girls, there's no reason not to fucking just throw AP into this shit. But anyway, tank. Oh, you just click on it on the screen, okay. And then a fucking tank shows up. That's fucking neat. It's fucking expensive and time limited, as you can see, but that's fucking neat. Also, as I say, I don't need a healer. Nehru is kind of in a spot. Okay, maybe I do need a healer. And now we're gonna take out the fucking Megazord with the Crusader. When the fuck did Goon get a Crusader? Because my club. The Grand apparently has a motor pool. And I can call her in again. Also, we really need to get Nero's shield up, like fucking yesterday. And now we have to wait for that ability to cycle over, but fuck you, I'm calling it in again. It's 10 points, and it is literally the most expensive thing you could actually have in an ability, but fuck you, it's a tank. And like I said, yo, later on in the gacha, we're going to get a girl who's literally, yo, who summons a tiger instead, and Nero's going to fucking die. Yep, Nero got smushed. Oh well. Don't worry, Nero. We've got a tank to come and scrape you off the ground. Yeah, my team actually might collapse. This might actually be a bad thing. I should have dropped Kotama instead of. Yeah. Oh. I should have dropped Kotama instead of Serena. It seems like I did actually need the healing, and unfortunately, my support does not actually count as a unit on the field. Yeah. Ooh. Don't need a healer, by the way. Yeah. Perhaps that I did. Perhaps that I did there. Perhaps I'm not that super cool. Perhaps I don't have the ultimate damage output, especially when we have a tank that's off damage. Maybe that wasn't a good idea, but again, live and learn. You do need a healer, or at least I need a healer currently. But hey, at least we can bring Serena. Hell, we might actually be able to call in the tank again. China should be sufficient for this. So, no, used it. Nope, only once. Only once. All right, fine, whatever. All right, girls, get in there. Onsen Chirino also summons a tank, but I don't know what kind of tank. Well, if it's Chirino and Chirino is mini Stalin, she probably summons a T-34. Or an IS-2 or some shit. But yes, more tank girls and more, more interesting uses for tactical support. I want my close air support girl, who sits there spending her timer not being a target on the ground, just kind of flying around and doing like F-100 gun runs. Just 20 mil gun runs all day long. This is probably not gonna wind up being an optimal place. It isn't at all. We fucking died. But oh well. And everyone is stuck. Sweat's got some upgrades too, if I remember correctly. That's a resist. We at least do normal. Well, it's still. Well, actually, the background resist. You can damage the billboard. That's interesting. Yeah, we're gonna need that Fuka healed right about now. Wow, that actually doesn't do a whole lot of damage to a single target. Ow. Shit, Iori does more damage to this than Bunny Karen. And she's, again, off damage type, so I have no idea what the fuck's going on there. This game is a fucking mystery. Okay, suboptimal, but hey, we learned a lot. Bring a healer, or I should bring a healer. I do not, in fact, have... I in fact, do not have, I should say. Do not actually have all of the meme damage dealers for the red damage class. I just have some of them. And the ones that I have are just kind of, well, Hina's kind of slow about that, but we're not that super cool. We can't out-level and face roll the total assault balls quite yet. Right, so there's that, and we get rewards for doing all of that. More gems, money, XP, XP and then item XP. More of these fucking gears and discs. Bounty, right. Yeah, what I should have done is I should have ran this first, just in case we actually get the discs that I need. Come on, Millennium Discs. Come on. I need them. Yes! Good. Now we can upgrade Bunny Nero's abilities. Or the EX ability. Why not go for a higher level one? Because they give you higher rarity things, which I don't need. I need lots of the basic mats in order to fucking get anywhere. So yes, I could go for a higher one, but they don't drop the basic mats. At least I don't think so. You get, later on down the line, you get, keep going higher and higher. You get the the rarer mats, but I need a lot of basic shit to get my shit going. They also give lower ones, do they? I did not know that. But we can totally smash up the higher ones. I mean, hell, we could smash up really fucking high in the boss, the boss run now. Because Jesus fucking Christ, are we set for that shit? Yeah, I learned that from a Don't Make the Same Mistakes I Did video about Blue Archive. Noted. But, well, I suppose we weren't really all that well leveled beforehand. Now we are, though. Now we've got good girls, too. So, okay, wrong one, but, right. But, well, we can make it matter more. Right. So that's her, tank ability upgraded, and now we're moving on to... We have a lot of those fucking gears. Moving on to the other abilities, which, unfortunately, we didn't get any Millennium books. That is a shame. Torino has a T-54. Cool. Also going back here, back into the Total Assault shop to grab the things that we actually need. So... we have a lot of Gehenna girls, and then also, obviously, a lot of Millennium girls. The only problem is, kinda got all the Millennium stuff, but I could probably, you know what, I should probably buy these. Because they're going to be needy. I can also buy books, too, but I just ran out of, whatchamacallit. Actually, no, I think I got all the Millennium books, too. Yeah, I did get all the Millennium books. Right. So that's what Total Assault can get you, all those sweet, sweet upgrade mats. Oh yeah, her level 3 EX adds a taunt to her skill. Oh. Oh, interesting. Interdesting. But hey, guys, you wanna make shitloads of money real quick? We've got the AP for it. We got the AP for it, and disturbingly good girls for this entire little adventure. Okay, so, did we get anybody with better blue damage? I don't think we... Yeah, I think Asuna is our best with that, right? I'm pretty sure we don't have anyone better. Well, I don't know what Asuna actually does, but I don't think she's a damage dealer. Chisei would also be a good idea. But, right. We need to actually level Asuna. And also Sweats. I mean, I thought you were gonna unlock PvP since you can get stamina from the PvP shop and free gems every day. I can, but I suppose we'll get that later. Actually, I have to go to a fucking page. Because actually, I have to get through all of World 5, which we can do now fairly easily. It's just gonna take a bit. So we'll save that for next stream. Because we're out of the event stuff. We don't have to, aside from the challenge stages, we're done with the event. And we're gonna need to actually clear maps and stages in order to actually get more gems so that we can roll for the Bunny Asuna gacha whenever that shows the fuck up. So, I'll actually go, the next time I'm streaming this, I will go back to clearing levels. Okay, there's that. I don't think I have another kind of offensive, offensive support. I don't think, aside from Karen, but Karen wouldn't be doing diddly dick here. Actually, that wasn't full level. I just ran out of fucking skill books, or rather, reports. Duh. It's late. Which is why I wanted to kind of get this over with here and then actually go to sleep at a reasonable hour, because I've got things to do tomorrow. So I wanted to get through the story for the event, it was nice, and then just kind of do some, some other shit in the background. But we'll probably end it here once we actually, see how far we can punch up with this. Because we have really good shit to do this, in particular. Got lots of good armor girls too, but we have really good girls to do the boss event. Again, the only other way we could make this better is if we had Alice. But I didn't get her, because I didn't roll for her. And she has a fucking just rail gun, which is, well, again, single target. High damage, single target damage. Pretty fucking easy to tell what the hell that's supposed to be used for. Yeah, you go, you ditzy blonde. Just make sure you're still standing next to each other. Karen's ability. As you can see, we're fucking flying up there. Jesus goddamn Christ. Actually, we'll wait. That actually did not do all that much damage. Interesting. So it seems to not really do all that much damage against single targets, Karen's ability. It's more for spread damage and killing mooks, by what I can tell. Yeah, well, that one did all right. Don't know, maybe it's down to the amount of bolts that hit. Are we fucking done yet? Jesus goddamn Christ. This one might be a bit close. I think we barely just did it. I did. Good. With like 1 fucking second left. Okay, maybe those get a little bit more abusive now. Maybe I still need to level up these characters more. But we're not gonna have any fucking problems with money. Okay, so just for the sake of comparison, what level was that? That was 40, so that's a couple levels above me. This is 50. Alright, so what are we on the 50? Again, we could probably stand to juice Kotama's ability a little bit more, but So where are we on level 50? We're level 37 currently, so like, how are the girls doing on, in comparison to this? It's not quite 20 levels ahead of them, but, you know, it's still fairly high up there.
皆様ご健闘をお祈りいたしますわ。次の試合これはいかが
I haven't really done the money farming thing.
誰にも私を止めら
I
れない
don't seem, it doesn't seem like I'm gonna have a need to do this for any amount of time either, because I have a laughable amount of money. But I can see it becoming an issue. Or seeing it having its uses, just to have it at a higher difficulty. You know, have the higher difficulties unlocked, just to sweep them.
自転車乗りの必需品だよ
If I ever actually need money somewhere down the line.
誰にも私を止められないエンカウントリンクします行くぞお覚悟はできていらっしゃるのかしらあなたの狙いはすべて把握しましたそちらですよライディング用ブレネールだよこれはいかが
Yeah, no. Okay, so we're kind of there. So unfortunately, not as redonkulously broke as I thought, but, well, a lot of these girls are still, well, Sweats is there, and Bunny Karen's leveled up, but Asuna doesn't have any upgrades. And Haruna doesn't have any upgrades. They're just really fucking good at this. They're just really good fucking blue damage dealers, but I suppose it's mostly for PvP. So maybe... So, Goon, is Mato Karen yellow or blue damage? Yellow. So she does anti-armor damage, so she's good for taking out tanks with her Meme Voice anti-tank rifle. But, Bunny Karen is blue. So they fuck with you a bit. Just like, regular Nero is also anti-armor, and then, you know, Bunny Nero is red damage, which makes her a lot more generally usable. But, right, I think it'll be enough for today. We're going to, well, how much could we possibly get out of the event? Because I think we're about done currently.
油断は禁物何せ
Oh, we gotta draw a card. We already got everything we want out of this.
早く終わったら楽しい運試しの時間だよ
Yeah, we can get one more card out of this, I think.
やるからには徹底的にやるタイプでね
So, one more spin at the wheel before we call it a night, I guess. I think we might be able to squeeze 2 cards out of that.
ドキドキしてきた
Alright. Well, what do the rolls say? Hey! Worthwhile.
うわーすごいすごいさすがご主人様
Yep, totally worth it. Alright. See, ladies and gentlemen,
すごいすごいさすがご主人
some of you may not actually gamble routinely, but, well, I play gacha games, and I also play War Thunder. That's a walk the fuck away from the table sort of win. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna walk the fuck away from the table with that one. Goodbye. Thank you. Good night. Actually, I have to go spend the dice. We can go redeem the dice. We can get more Asuna Elf out of that. Hang on here. Let me just stop at the Let me just stop at the bar on the way out and grab another drink. I'm taking the glass with me.
油断は禁物これは効率を考えないとさすがは先生いい判断だ
Now we're leaving with all the money and the whores.
やるからには徹底
Barkeep, a blue fairy to go, please. Right, I think we'd also call someone in. I think, Right, Bunny Karen has been... See, what level of affection is... See, we'll see whichever level, because I'm going all in for getting the affections of both bunny girls as high as fucking possible. Bunny Karen's 4. What's Bunny Neru is also 4. All right, well, we also need to do the whatchamacallit, the school invites. Actually, you know what? I've been having pretty shit luck getting Nero to show up in the lessons. So we're gonna bring Nero in here just so I actually have some way of increasing her affection. Because I've been having pretty fucking terrible luck getting him to show up in the lessons, but Bunny Karen will show up multiple times. Senpai has noticed. We'll do the lessons, and then we'll call it a fucking evening. Alright, who's where? There's Akane. Alright. There's a police girl, fucking Aru's hanging around in the gym. Right, let's see. Bunny Karen. Bunny Karen and Hina, which we do also have Hina. I also need to see how much elf I actually have for Neru and Karen now, since I got quite a lot. Let's see, Yuri and Shimiko. Shimiko out exercising. She's gonna be a good girl one of these days. One of these days. Oh, there's Bunny fucking Neru. Well, hang on here. Well, we have regular Karen, and Haruka needs love. Haha, more atrocities. And we also have regular Karens, you know, fun to go on. Yoink. And hey, what do you know? We have all 3 of those girls. And then maybe we can see what that police girl's up to. Oh yeah, right. Also, there's a, now that I remember, I was thinking of like, wouldn't it be funny if there was a police girl who's whatchamacallit, whose tactical support ability is just calling in a police cruiser and doing a drive-by shooting like it's fucking Hot Fuzz. But then I remembered, oh yeah, there's that one girl who's literally driving a bank van. That one girl who's driving a van for a fucking bank heist. Right, she's there. I forgot about her. Nero looks entirely done with this. Yeah, because she's been in the fucking bunny costume for like 4 days straight. Alright, well. Nothing to be done here. Alright, so which one are we closest to leveling up? Might be the Albedos hub that we're close to leveling. Yep, it's the Albedos club. Okay. Well, I guess we're dumping more in here. Well. Here you go, girls. Right, unfortunately, 50 short, but there's that. But yeah, yeah, we're taking that win and we're running here. So we just grab the tasks here, and then we're gonna sign off because we're fucking done. I've got stuff to do tomorrow, so I probably won't be streaming, but on Monday we're probably going to go back to play Code Fairy because certain people will hold me hostage until I complete that game. And I have been kind of letting it sit on the wayside, mainly because bunny girls. But, well, bunny girls, so you know why. So the one thing I really do love about War Thunder, killing KA-50s with wall IERs. Well, they own a K-50 and they're taking it into PvP. You see, I'm a refrained, sensible individual. I own a KA-50 to play it in helicopter PvE. I help. Unfortunately, though, the game is, yeah, PvE isn't all that well. The development is slow, and it's not all that well balanced because, yeah, there's not enough fucking targets to go around, so the KA-50s are kind of stealing everyone's kills. So everyone still hates them. But I try to be sensible and go after Rolands and things like that. But 46 Momo Talk Mega says, I'll answer my phone in the morning. Yeah, we're gonna have an entire episode of just going through routes here. Yeah, I'll get that in the morning. Ghosting his student. What? I'm busy. I'm really, really busy. I swear. Yo, out there, yo, with all the, the whores and blow and the gambling at the casino in international waters. They're very nice whores. I mean, look. Look. But, ladies and gentlemen, I've been your host, Phontomen, and that's going to be it for today's show. I will probably be back on Monday doing something if, everything works out, but we'll probably be playing, whatchamacallit, Code Fairy, and then I kind of want to actually step back in to play more High Fleet, too. So, that'll be it for this evening. Enjoy the rest of your evening, folks. I hope you enjoyed the show. See you next time. Fucking running away from that gambling table with the winnings. Jesus fucking Christ.